Morning, everyone. My name is Ridochia. Welcome to Oxygen Global, a Cardano Life Technical Support Service. Today is 23 September 2024, and I'm with others here. Can you guys please introduce yourself? Lesego, can you introduce yourself, please?
My name is Lesego. I'm currently doing my work integrated learning with Oxygen Global.
Princess. Princess, we can't hear you. Okay, Xavier, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, good morning, everybody. Once again, my name is Xavier. I'm currently calling from Nigeria, and I'm a part of the Oxygen Global.
Pangalan.
Hi everyone, my name is Tlangelani.
Okay. So, yeah, as I've said, today I'm going to be showing you how to do the technical document. So, yeah, I am not going to tell you the topic that you're going to do the technical documentation on, because I also don't know. So you guys are going to think what topic are you going to use. Like for example, what's this now? Okay. I did a technical documentation under the topic minting NFT using Helios example. And also I did the user help on how to use Git and GitHub. Mary did the user help on how to use FTP account and also how to use Nami wallet. So I don't know which one are you going to use, and also make sure that you don't duplicate. So let me just share my screen and show you this one. What's going on? Guys, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Oh, hello. NFT minting technical documentation that I just did last week. Yeah, so your technical documentation or your user help must have the logo here. I'll show you how to put the logo, and also you have to put the topic like those NFT minting technical documentation or Nami wallet user help manual, yeah, whatever. And then also you have to include the Coxygen contact Coxygen contact material. It has to be Coxygen global content material. So yeah, global is missing here. And you also have to write your name and also the date. I didn't do that, so I have to edit. Then the next page is the table of content. It has to be navigative like this. Wait. Yeah, if you click on intro, it has to be introduction, yo. Yeah, if you click here, it has to take you to your introduction and then access. Okay. Yeah, so you have to put in your introduction there. It it must not be a small thing. Like, I don't know if this is okay because he didn't say anything about this one. He didn't respond on this one, so yeah, I'll see what he says. And then the next page is this one. It also has the hyperlinks on it, like this one. It's working. So I'll show you how to do this. Shoot. And this one is my next page. Just remove this one. Yeah, I hope you can see what I'm showing
I'm a bit confused, Rito. So this confused NFT.
I can't hear you, Lee.
This document is for creating NFTs.
Yes, for minting NFT using Helios example by Lawrence.
So we have to create our own.
Yes. Like, for example, if you know how to do what? Um, I can't remember. What were you doing that week? What was Jason doing on Helios? Displaying NFTs, ne? I can't remember. Yeah, let's say you know how to display NFT. I can't remember what you were doing that week on group 2. I can't remember. What were you doing? Do you still remember, Lee?
No.
Okay, I think group 2 they were the ones working on creating a technical documentation on how you can create decentralized applications that can mint NFT. Like they were the ones who created, that your responsive. So Sabina told them to create a technical documentation so that new developers can a kind of documentation that can help new developers replicate what they did. So he told them to get the codes, the pictorial
Huh?
representation. So I think, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, I said I think they worked on a technical documentation on how to create dApps, that is decentralized applications that mint NFTs, for minting NFT, for sending and receiving either, like user interface, how to replicate what, I think it was Jason and yeah, another person. They are the ones who created user interfaces that was responsive and functional. So Sabina told them to create a technical documentation on how it can be done in a way that new developers can use it and replicate what they did. So he was telling them how to add the codes, the pictorial representation, and all that. I was in the class when they were having the review of the technical documentation on that. So I think that's what they did.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Lustako, did you hear what Cynthia just said?
I didn't hear everything, but I get what he's trying to say.
Yeah, so if I may ask, what do you know how to do? Like, do you know how to mint NFT?
Yes, I do know, but that meant NFT API doesn't work. Does it work on your side?
Which one? Using Helios example.
The API, the Mint NFT API that's in the Coxie file, it doesn't work. I don't know if it works on your side, or Savior, does it work on your side?
I think the Coxie is updated. The Coxie source code is updated. Do you have the new one?
No. I'll try to set up a meeting with Sir to show him, and then he can help me out.
Oh, okay. So what else do you know?
I've covered almost everything: displaying error, sending error, displaying the metadata, minting NFT, sending them. Almost, yeah, all of those things.
Yeah, so you can do a technical documentation explaining how to display error. If you can explain that.
How do we? Okay, you say you're gonna show us, so I'll wait
Yeah,
for you
I'll
to
show
show
you
us.
how to do that. Like how to create the heading,
Okay.
how to put a picture, how to put a hyperlink. Yeah, I'll show you. And Angelani, what do you know on Helios?
Hi, although I'm not familiar with Helios, still learning.
Sorry, can you repeat?
I said I'm not really familiar with Helios. It's like a new language to me.
Oh, okay. So I think you need a lesson on Helios. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Jason if he can teach you Helios because he was the one teaching Helios. He was the one teaching Group 2. So yeah, I'll just ask him to do that with you. Princess. We can't hear you. Yo, guys, do you have the chat bar on your side?
Yeah, she thinks she can hear you. Princess thinks she can hear you. The network is bad.
Huh, what? I don't have the chat bar. Can you see it? Here. Why? Attendance. Sure. Okay, so guys, I think now I can show you how to do the technical documentation and also the user help. Let me first show you the example of user help. I don't know if I'm gonna find it right now. Let me just check it here. Yeah, this one is the NAMI wallet user manual. It was created by Mary. Ne? So, introduction. I think this is how to install. Yeah, installation instructions. Then she puts her pictures there. Add to Chrome. Okay. And then add the extension. And then this is how to access the NAMI. You can also check it on your site. It's on Coxygen GitHub. Let me just send you the link. Yeah, the problem is that I don't have the chat bar here.
Try clicking on the free conference call, because maybe it's because you're sharing your screen on a different tab.
You say I should try to do it.
Go to the tab where you're hosting the meeting. Is it that free conference call, or is it on Chrome?
That's why.
I don't think that's the one. How do you host the meeting?
I just click here, host online meeting. Like that.
Click on your Chrome browser. Okay, click on the conference call, the app.
Now let me send it on the WhatsApp group. Yeah, I just sent it now. Can you see it? Hello? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Rito.
Yeah, so can you see the link I just sent on WhatsApp group? When you click on that link, you have to scroll down to to E. Is it B C D? Yeah, to number E. This one. User help documentation on smart contract development languages. Then you'll see the examples. Okay, so let me show you how to create your technical documentation. You have to use the MD book so that it can be the markdown. Markdown is something like this one. You can use this button, back and next button, and also you can use this search bar here. So to do that, you have to open your Visual Studio, your command prompt first. Hello. not responding right now. Hello. I don't know if you can hear me. Hello.
Hi, Rito, we can hear you.
Yeah, I was saying my laptop is not responding. So I think we can proceed. I'm using my phone right now. So first of all, you need to install Rust in your PC. So you just
Please
type
repeat.
in what?
Please repeat. Please repeat.
I'm saying first of all, you need to install Rust.
Can you possibly share your screen?
I'm using my phone, so I can't. I don't think I can install it on my phone. Wait, I'm still trying to. Yeah, I'm still trying to connect using the laptop again. Which I don't know if it's because of the network or what, but I'm trying.
Rito, maybe I can share my screen.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Hello. Hello. Yeah, I think this is network issues. Yeah, I think Lisa, can you please share your screen? Then I'll tell you what to do, cause you.
There are participants in the conference. The recording has started.
I think this is network issues. So, Lisa, can you please share your screen? Then I'll tell you what to do. 'Cause mine is.
Welcome and thank you for choosing freeconferencecall.com. You're helping.
Okay, you direct me on what to do, Rito.
Yeah. So as I was saying, first of all, you need to install Rust in your PC. So to install Rust, you just type in Rust install.
Rust.
Yes, install.
Rido, good morning. What are we doing?
Morning. I'm showing you how to. I'm showing you how to do the technical documentation on and also the user help.
Okay.
Yeah. Click on install Rust. Then you click on download. Yeah. Is it downloading?
Yeah, it's downloading. What do I do next?
me when it's done.
It's done.
Okay, then go to your command prompt.
Okay, I'm at the command prompt.
No, I think firstly you have to type Y.
And then after typing Y, what's next, Rito?
It was standard installation. Type 1.
It's done, Rito. What's next?
Can you please open your command prompt and type mdbook to check if it's installed?
Did I type mdbook right? Rito. Rito. Rito, did I type mdbook right? Does anyone else know how we can continue? Because it seems like Rito's network is off.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, Rito, we can hear you. What's next? Eh,
Hello?
Hello, Miss Radio. We can hear you.
Hello?
Can you hear me? We can hear you.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Seko, I said you must type MD book, and MD book is not recognized. That means it's not installed in your PC.
okay, how
Can
do
you
I
please go?
install it?
Can you please go back to where you were installing it?
I installed Rust.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay, I went back. What's next?
Try to download it again. Install the C++ build tool before proceeding. Type in Y and then type 1. Proceed with standard installation. Press the enter key.
What's next, Rito?
Try to type empty book again.
Did I spell it right?
Yes. Can you please try to close this command prompt and open it again? empty book is not recognized. Oh, when you press the enter key, it's taking you to where?
It just closes it after pressing enter.
I don't know what's causing this. Good morning, sir. Oh, good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon. Greetings, everybody. Update me. What are you doing so far, so that I'm not left behind?
I was showing them how to create the technical documentations using the empty book.
Okay. Can I assist with this one quickly? Because I'm not going to be long.
Okay.
All right. Let me just assist with you. Then you will carry on once you are able. You will have to give me sharing rights so that I can share. Right. Let me share. And then you let me know where you are. If I can assist you to do this technical documentation, and then you can do it properly, you are going to be happy with me, because the money you are going to get, the incentives you are going to get, is going to be far better. Right. Let me explain first what is technical documentation. What is user help documentation? We have got two users. So let me just illustrate here. Okay, I don't know what is happening here. This thing keeps closing here. Let me then look for another tool. Right. Let's hope this is going to work. Right, I've got two users here. This is for user help. This is for technical documentation. Right. Both produce books, sort of a book. So I'm going to show you using examples here. If you are new to Cardano, I'm new, let's say I'm very much new, and I want to receive Ether, you use a NAMI wallet. Right now, you go to NAMI wallet, and then the next problem you have is you don't know how to install NAMI wallet. So you can come here. When you come to NAMI wallet, you are going to get this documentation here, which has got even questions here. To explain this one, this is for the user so that I know what it is for. Then the next thing is, I want to install and use NAMI wallet. Okay. You need certain instructions, which we call user help manual, so that I can follow those from the beginning till the end. Then when I do that, I have installed NAMI wallet. So I don't see it here, but it is very important because here you can answer questions. It doesn't even have how do I install NAMI wallet. See, the people who created this document here, namiwallet.io, they've already assumed when somebody gets in here, he's going to know how to install NAMI. It is not the case. The person is going to read here, but then says, how do I put it on my browser? Here he says, NAMI is available on Chrome, Brave. Then where are the instructions to take you from? This is how you install it. That is what some of you have done on Coxygen. This was the first month. If you come to this document on the first month and you search for NAMI wallet installation, you are going to find it. You see here under technical documentation, you've got these two. Then under user help documentation, then we have got the following. We've got these following documents. We've got one for Billy Matema, GitHub for developers, how to open an account with GitHub. This is Rito, NAMI wallet on Chrome. Okay, for the user manual, let's look at this one. Right, when you open this one here, you immediately have got 1.1, 1.2. It's logical. Then when you read the introduction, see, this is a very good introduction. And this is a very good documentation, because if I'm new and I come here, I see table of contents, which means what am I going to do here? You can see here installation instructions. We've got those things here. Then on the introduction here, it tells you this is a user manual designed to provide you with a comprehensive guide on setting up your wallet, exploring its features, and ensuring this. An introduction must direct the person and then answer the expectations on what am I going to do with this manual documentation. Then again, it must logically follow from this table of contents. From introduction, I'm going to go to installation. So you can see here is the installation. What you need to see here is installation is section 1.3. And then downloading NAMI is section 1.3.1. Then it says to download the NAMI onto your phone, computer, visit this. But unfortunately, when you visit this, there are no downloading instructions there. This is where I want you to fill in the gap. Okay, let's go back. So right, 1.3.2, adding to Chrome. So this now, it fills in the gap on this omission here. So here it is, you can see where you are. And then you put in your instructions here, A. This A, click on Add to Chrome. And you also show them that button Add to Chrome, which is this one. Then B, wait for a few seconds for it to install. Right. Add extension. Click on the three dots on the top right tool. Go to extension, manage extensions, enable this NAMI wallet. So you see, this is why I was explaining to Mary in May that there are some steps that are skipped. Where is the extension picture? All right, there it is. Extension, NAMI wallet. Okay, maybe I didn't see it here, but you can see here I'm on extension. So I was expecting a picture similar to this one here. This is the extension. Then on this extension, when we are enabling NAMI, I want them to see this part here, details, remove NAMI, disable, enable. So this is missing here. Don't think people, they will immediately know. They won't. You need to tell them and show them. Each step, capture it. And then access NAMI. When you are giving a step, always answer the question, how am I supposed to do that? Open NAMI from the toolbar, click on New Wallet. Right, there is the toolbar. I click this, then I click New Wallet because it is starting. Right, you can see here, it's not bad because at least this one, when you walk through and spend almost 30 minutes on this one, you will have NAMI on your wallet. Okay, what I want you to see here is, this is Coxygen with the students, with Bernard. They are trying to create a professional documentation. When we are doing this for ourselves, there is no problem because we will use it. If somebody has a problem, I can call on Mary. Mary, can you go there and they assist that person to install NAMI? But the case is, we are doing this for global Cardano developers in different times, different languages. So they are going to go to Cardano developer session. They will go to Cardano developer portal, which is this one. This one is not managed by us. I want you to see this part here. When I get here, immediately I'm confronted with a professional document. You can see this one, get started. There it is. You can scroll. And I've said this many times. We need to make ours like this one or better. Yes, can you record these things? I don't know. Because every time when I come to this was May when we were starting. It's okay. No one can complain when we are starting from scratch. If you look at the documentation Mary did during that time and now, Now it's far better. She has improved a lot. I don't know how to access her latest one. GitHub for Mary's what? Mary Baghdad. So that you see the latest one she sent me now. Mary Baghdad. I have no Baghdad. I don't know. Mary, what is your GitHub account? Hello? Mary is disconnected. What I wanted you to see is the improvement done and the still gap that is there. I did send that documentation. Unfortunately, she is not here. Let me try again and see if she did it on Pages. This is why sometimes I keep on saying the best way is use your FTP, because on your FTP I can always go there and then get the information. So now if it's on your other areas I can't access, then it's a problem for me to show, even to refer. Because remember, all this documentation, I'm not going to pay you if this documentation, number one, is not going to be accepted by the catalyst. Or rather wait for you, you try until you get it right. If you get it right after 6 months, then you will be paid after 6 months. Whenever I say I need it, come, bring it. The other thing is we need to avoid duplicates. Some of you, they come, I give you work, you go for good, you disappear. You don't communicate. And then I give it to somebody else. Then later on, 3 people bring the same work. Then it means when that happens now, it will be to my description on who I pay. Because I can't pay 2 people for the same job. But if you communicate and say, all right, you gave me to do this one, I'm not available now, give it to someone else, then that is going to be fine. Let me try to get Mary's latest documentation she sent me. Then I want you to see the first time she did that one. I want you to see this one. Then from there, yeah, there it is. It's a FTP user manual. This one here. I think it's this one. No, this one was for the FTP. If you look at the FTP, this one, the way it is, it's still better, but this one now doesn't have a table of contents. It's not a very long document compared to the one she did at first. There's another one which I saw which was better. I can't see it now. Maybe it's that one, I'm not sure. Now, who else has done a documentation? Because sometimes when you have done documentation, you show me, then immediately I'm able to say, yeah, 8 year. Some of you, when I say 8 year, correct year, they leave, they go away. Okay, you may be frustrated that maybe you think you have done your best, and when you come here, there are some things that I will ask you to do. It's the same thing that I'm going through with the catalyst. If I tell you, since Is it January, February, May? Since May, March, May, April, till now, some of the work that I have submitted on the Catalyst has not been paid. But you see, I can't just give up, because if I am to take this seriously, you too must take this seriously. Right. So, all right, I have demonstrated to you in short the user manual, this part here. It is for a simple user on the usage of your application. Every application you develop must have a user guide, a user manual. Right. Now, here's a question. On which application must you create user manuals? Because if there is no application, then you can't create a user manual for people to use, because there is nothing that has been developed on how to use it. We are on Cardano smart contract languages: Helios, Icane, Lucid, Lucid Evolution. We've got Mesh, we've got this. As long as it is a Cardano smart contract language. Number two, you need to bring that language to me. I'm running away from people going to get on GitHub something that was created 2022. You submit it as your own work. When we are submitting it as your own work, I must see that, okay, you have improved on that user manual. 100%, this is something better, because the skill that you get there helps me help you find a job. That is the most important thing. Unless if you are not planning to work and stay longer with Cardano, but still wherever you are going to be a developer, you are going to be producing those documents anyhow. Otherwise, people will not be able to use your application. Now, let me come to the technical documentation. This one is for developers or for technical people to learn, to install, to learn, to rebuild or code or extend an application or the source code. So the technical documentation is like the design and the architecture of that application. Even the diagrams that are there, you know, the design diagrams that we normally do when we are doing a college work. Here on the user part, you don't design anything new. You only take the same application, you copy pictures. Can do a video, copy, paste. Here you don't design anything new. Here you design. Let me show you Helios examples from Lawrence. He has now released a book. Okay. Now, if you go to the book, you are going to see how he has improved on a lot of his documentations here. Now, he has got examples of working Helios. This one, the vesting, the NFT, the multi-signature emulator, donation. All these are examples. Transfer ADA. I've used these as examples, but these are not the only Cardano smart contract technical documentation. Right, let's go to his repository there. I want to give you, he did this and he did try to produce the documentation for this atomic swap. See this atomic swap. You are a developer, I'm a developer. We want to create this atomic swap open protocol using Helios. Where do we start? But what is the conceptual framework? Let's look at this PDF so that you have an idea of a technical documentation. Right, here is what he gave us to this last year. Right, I want you to see again. It has a table of contents. This is not for a normal user. It is for the developer. Right. Then there is the introduction that introduces this technical documentation. What is it? Then he explains it there. Why use it? Explaining this, okay. Then the next thing is, how does it work? There it is. This development, this technical documentation by Lawrence, you can see it tries to direct you to explain this. The problem, it is too short. Okay, there it is. A product token, then the product information. For me, the sessions are not logically numbered. I see user token here, I see product token here. Then I come to this one to see where is the product token. There it is. Where is the user token? How do I mint one? How do I create? This again is too short. You see, there is finished. It's too short. You will still need him to go and take you through that. Let's see more appendix, high level, transaction design, these things here. It's still too short, still unusable. That is one thing that I have gone through these documents many times, many times. But it is better than nothing. It is better than nothing. Right. So this is one technical documentation. Let's come to this one here. Get started. Let's take one here on smart contract, which is a technical documentation for smart contract. Discover smart contract here for developers. Create smart contracts. There we are. Right, we have got two documentations here. Marlow, Bluetooth. There is no Helios, unfortunately. But let me select Bluetooth. Right, get started with Bluetooth. This is the technical documentation for get started with Bluetooth. Right. This is the technical documentation. My take is, if you are doing a technical documentation on Bluetooth, you need to go through this one and see where it is having problems, then improve 100% on this one. So that when they read yours on Bluetooth, they realize that, this one helps new people better, easier, quicker. This one, it only lists a lot of resources each individual must go through. He has to go through here writing a basic Bluetooth application. But you see here from there, it is taking you to another technical documentation. So that one is more like a direct listing for resources. Then when I click this one, I come here writing a basic Bluetooth app in an emulated environment. And these sessions are not numbered. This one has got no table of contents. This one has got no prerequisites. See, So here it assumes a lot of things here. Hardware, which computer, how many RAM, how many whatever, which operating system am I installing it. I can tell you the truth. People have criticized Cardano documentation a lot. That is why it is improving. Different companies are coming up, they are improving. And my selling point is Coxygen Global, with you guys, can do a better job. That is my selling point. So on the technical documentation, you are going to have the code. You are going to have, let's take what is good on Lawrence. Lawrence is a table of contents. So that is what I expect to see. Lawrence has got diagrams like this that show conceptually the logical flow or operation of your component. When we come to this one doesn't have. Combine. Take what is good on everywhere. The nice thing about this one, it shows you how to create split data. Defining data types, it shows you how to do this. The bad thing that this doesn't have, it doesn't show you how to test it with some. You are creating a data structure which has got 3 fields. It has a recipient 1, recipient 2, and amount. How do I use that data structure in a normal coding? Where do I use it? See, that is where this is a problem. So after this, I would expect somebody to say, all right, down here is how to use this split data and add in recipient 1 value, recipient 2 value, then amount, so that I know split data. Given an amount, it is going to split that amount to 2 people. But the other thing, you see here it says address. If you look here, this recipient 1, it is not giving a name of a person like we expect, because we are splitting man among people, but it is giving us a wallet address. And when you go deeper, you are going to realize that even that wallet address, it is a pub key hash. Then you see here, this is where new people always get lost, because this technical documentation it lacks the following: lacks diagrams, number 1, for conceptualization. Number 2, it lacks testing. Run a test to show a person this is how you call it. This is when you run it correctly, this is the correct output. Then when you run it wrongly, you might have these errors. We have got so many online tools, good people, to help people run source code on Cardano without installing anything on your website or on your computer. Right. If you find installing MDBook a challenge, because number 1, you don't have Git, you don't have on your machine, don't have maybe Linux, but you've got a command line. Your bandwidth is very slow. Some of these things we take them for granted, but in Africa, they make a huge difference. People fail because of these things. So what I suggest, find an alternative, stick to the simple things, do it very well. If you go to GitHub, Wiki, that one, and you do it very well there, we can always move your information onto a separate MDBook hosted on our site. But as long as it is clear, it has got the pages on the right, it has got the index, logical flow, must have the diagrams, it must have testing code. When you run that code, this is the output. If you can add video clips, I want to leave video clips, but I like video clips, short, small video clips that demonstrate that part when you are doing it. And then you add another web service where they can try it. Then that is a good technical documentation. But I want videos to be separate because I pay for them separate. So I've explained these two things, the technical documentation and the user manual. I've shown you on our group. Here you are earning dollars. You are not earning Ether. So you are earning something like $15 for each of these. And you multiply by 3, it's around 45 Ether. So it will just be fine for you. So that is why I want you do one, do it well, and then when I say correct here 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm not saying what you have brought in is completely useless. No. Remember, I can take everything you bring and pay you. I go to the cartels, they reject everything. Then it means when I come back, you are all gone. And then when you are gone, then it means now I owe Catalyst. So those things are always like that. So the best thing I'm going to suggest to you is whatever you are doing, make it better than what is available on Cardano. If you want to do small, quick, easy things, unfortunately, you are not going to get anything. We are going to stay here. Remember, this thing is not going to collapse or crash tomorrow. We are going to be here for years and years. So I want to encourage everyone, be self-motivated and then give it your time. I want something neat like what you see on my computer. And then use MD Book. The reason why I say use MD Book, you can create this using MD Book without installing anything on your computer. I have shown you the easiest way. If you just go there, I've downloaded a lot of these, and I've given you even templates for MD Book, where you simply run it and then it runs. Fortunately, here I didn't prepare any of these, but let me go to Coxygen. Must be able to get one MD Book folder for you. Let's go to this Coxygen. I know I've got a template that I have distributed to some of you about user manual, like this one, user help documentation. Right, let's look at this one here. Yes. So I'm going to give you this. Then all of you can work from this. I'll show you how to use this one. But before, let me just copy this and make a copy and say this one is a templated demo. Right. This alone can help me produce a complete documentation. If I go to the index here, this is the index where it starts, and I open it with Chrome. Look, it's running on my local machine. I didn't install anything. It is already running. But remember, it is running this what do you call it, set of, it was created to run this one. I will show you how to change this and add your own. It is nice. The nice thing about this, what I want you to see is the nice thing about this. It has got dynamic search. So if I want anything here, let's say Git, do you see that? It dynamically pulls up information from different pages and it lists them here. So what is Git? I can click here. You can see it has immediately opened the page. What is Git here? It has quick, it has easy navigations. See here on the side. I prefer this one. For me, I'm going to stick, all of us, let's stick to this one. Help each other on this one. Using this empty book, let's produce the user help. You can see there are pictures there, and produce the technical documentation here. And then it has a print. We don't even use the print facilities. I've never used that, but I like this part. You can, it's mobile friendly again, the other thing that I liked. Then here you can, I think, change to a different, like dark, which people like, because people like to work on different backgrounds like this. So this is a perfect for what we do. But I'm going to show you how to edit this on yours. Right? Design your pages. Like first one, I'm going to have welcoming page, whatever. So you can see here when I run this for the first time, let me go back to the first part. It is saying this is the, okay, not the introduction. When I launch it for the first time, you can read the pages right at the top. Yeah, the index page. So you only go to that index page .html in your directory, like here. So this is the one. Then you open it with your Visual Studio. I know you guys like your VS Code. But for me, I can open it with any editor that you like to use. I like to use this one because it's fast. This one. Visual Studio for me sometimes has got issues. There's too many extensions. It pops up and then tells you this. But I like it. If you want Visual Studio, let me open it for you. You can select here your Visual Studio on your Windows. That's what you need. For me, it doesn't automatically come up here. There it is. VS Code. There it is. Just opened this part here on another VS Code. So I can still edit it. VS Code is also good because you can run it from here using a live server. But any machine can always run this. How do I edit it? So this is what I want to show you. Making some changes. Everyone here knows how to edit HTML and JavaScript and CSS. So on this part here is the logo. The first thing is, all right, here there is a Coxygen logo. Maybe you are doing this for iCane. Or I want this logo to be smaller, this one here. So here I can see this is the page title. It says cover page. And yet this is the index. But it says cover page. Okay, if I want to see here, it says cover page here. So the correct one is index. This is the index page. So I'll say index. Then I save. I'm saving here, Control S. It has saved. Then I go this side, I reload the page. Do you see? It has changed the index there. I've changed one part. Then I go to the next part that I want to change. Right, the next part that I want to change, I want to make the logo smaller. So we are going to look for that logo. Just look around there. Here's the body container. This is the JavaScript. Sidebar. So that navigation bar you see on the left, you change it here. Okay, let me make it bigger so that you see. So this is where you change it. What I normally do when I have got a HTML that is not well formatted, I quickly use a free online tool called HTML Beautify. And then so that whenever I'm reading it, Beautify, you see, it then make it a little bit easy for me to read. Then now it's better than before. So you can see that navigation bar on the left. There it is. It starts here. It ends here. So what I do here, you can see here, this first one, it says cover page. And then here it says cover page. I would prefer to call this one index, but index on a menu is bad. I'll say home. Then save. Then when I go this side, you reload. You simply reload this page. You will see this num1 dot. Okay, I didn't change. It didn't change here. Let's check again. Right, this is the cover page. I've changed it to home, table of contents. All right, did I save it? Make sure that it is saved. All right, there it is. I've changed it, but it is not changing here. Why? If somebody can tell me why, then it means the person is paying attention. The reason why here it is not changing, but I have changed there, is because now I am on another page. The cover page and the index page have the same information. That is how this project is like. So I was on the first one, which was called index. Do you see now on the index, it has changed. What I would suggest is make all your changes on the index. When you are finished, copy, paste them on the cover page. That is how this works. So I've changed, there is home. Then we can go on, do your changes on the. This again shows you how to link your pages. Because here, this home, when I click it, it opens this HTML file. Don't change these HTML files, but you can copy and create your own HTML file. For example, let's suppose here this is the table of contents. Let's suppose I want to add a page called introduction. So you can add an LI here. I already have introduction. Let me introduce another page. This one is going to be prerequisites. But, to show you how you add pages, prerequisites. So make everything small letters. put a hyphen when you're separating. Then now this page doesn't exist. You'll see on the introduction, it will appear prerequisites. Okay, save. Then I must check the introduction part, which is this one. Then I run it. You see now I've got prerequisites there. Let me call my prerequisites 1A. So I'm calling it here. You see here she said 1, so now I will say 1A. This is the prerequisites. I want to show you when I click these prerequisites, it takes me to a page that doesn't exist, that I must create. Okay, you can see here under demo, prerequisites, HTML is not there. Easiest and quickest way to do that is duplicate another page. Like I'll take the index, say paste, then you see this is the what? A copy. Then I rename this one prerequisites. But pay attention on the spelling. So which means for me not to make a mistake on the spelling, I can copy the one that I hear, because if there is a spelling error, it will still be a 404 not found page. Once you have created your page, do not touch the top and the navigation. Let me just open this one with another one. Right, the top part, the header must always be the same. So you leave that. Then you come down to the navigation here, inside the body here. I still have my prerequisites as number 1A. I'll tell you the disadvantages, but the disadvantages can be solved. So, right, this navigation, leave it as it is, don't change anything. Then let's go down to the body here, this part here. This is for the, what do you call it? Page wrapper. Then inside here you've got the menu bar, that menu bar that you click, which has got 3 bars. This is where you change your color, background color. This is the search bar. There it is here. Right, FA print those bars, you see. You click and then it pushes it to the left. You click, then it shows it again. All right, sorry, this is the print on the right. If you click this, it opens an HTML print page. The search is this one here. Right, let's go down to the contents. This is the picture of Coxygen, the one that I said I want to make it smaller. Right, if you add a class, right, which CSS is here? I've got the JS. Where is the CSS? You've got highlight CSS. What I suggest is CSS. Create your own CSS. Where your own CSS, you can edit it, you know it. Or alternatively, use inline CSS styles first, inline styles first. as long as it is not going to be too much. So here I'm going to add the width of the logo. Let me make it 350 px. Then height auto. Alright. So I added this style with a height auto with 3. This so far this is where it is. This is going to show not on the index, it will show on the prerequisite page. So let's reload this one. Right, we have the prerequisite. Sorry, where am I editing this? Prerequisites. I've changed the source Coxygen. I didn't change, which means maybe there's a CSS error there, or I am editing at a wrong place. Let me check again. Okay, didn't change. You can use inspector. There it is with 350. So actually, yeah, that is 350. It did change there. Let me make it smaller, like 150. Save. Go to the next one here. Reload. There it is. It is smaller now. So you see. So then you can add some other styles, text align center. Maybe in this case, I can just say border radius. Then I put 20 px. From here, then let me save. There we go. It did move. This one is around, so you won't see that. Okay. If you want on this page, you can inspect it. I think this, some of you need to know about this. If you don't know about this, then you can learn about it. Look at your body CSS. This is the navigation side. You can see that nav ID bar. It is that side. Then we come to the wrapper. This is the page wrapper. So the page wrapper, there is a chrome.css. This is where I said sometimes adding yours is better, because these that you find here do a lot of tasks. Okay, so let's say I want to change all that content, Coxygen content material. You can see this font is too big, it's too loud. Even when I do this, it's too loud, too big. It has moved to the right. It must be at least to the left. So you change that here. So you look for that text that you have. This case, we've got this information here, content, this part. There is a class here. I think this class is the one that makes it bigger. So let me just take it out and see what size it is going to be when I take that class out. Okay, that class is only for color. It doesn't affect the, what do you call it, the size, which means there is another class for hyperlink that is affecting this. Okay, or you can delete all this and add your own right away. So in this case, I'm going to take out this here. Then I'll replace it with a table because I want to show table of contents. Okay, let's see the changes that I've done. What did they bring in? Right, I've taken out everything, then I'm only left with this. But I'm creating a table here. You can see I'm introducing a table. 1 pixel. Just make it 3 pixels. So the table is nothing at the moment with 100%. I want to see this table border before I add the table rows, then the table columns. Not seeing that table border. Tough luck. Small. So my CSS here has a fault of some sort. The CSS here is a fault of some sort because I wanted to see the table. But let's add a row and add a. You can even go to internet. What do you call it? Copy HTML table, come and paste. I don't encourage that. I encourage you write your code here. Table header. Table header. Then here I can say contents. Okay, let's see what it produces. Okay, there we go. The contents that side. Then you will do the alignment and correct everything. So what I have shown you here is how to improve and add. So this is the information that is there. Take it out. The first page, when you do the first page nicely and you have done it well, it looks nice. The rest is easy. Duplicate that page, add the next session, move on, move on, move on, move on, move on until you finish. Right, you see, when you do it yourself, then the nice thing is you can then reorganize your directories. Like I like images to be in their own directory. See, all these are images. I like them to be all of them in their own images folder. So by moving these images onto this, you only go and update now their links. Right, it makes it easier now and quicker for you to work with this markdown that you are in control of. In the beginning, it might just be a little bit of a challenge, but believe me, after some time, when you know what you are doing, you are going to like it. So there we are. I've added all images here. Then the next thing that I always like is to have CSS in their own folder. I see some CSS here, they are outside. Cardano must go there. This must go to CSS. Then the JS must be in their own folder called JS. So this is the CSS, it goes there. And then this, take it there. This, take it there. So you can see now, the structure is better. But remember now, the functionality is going to break. So when the functionality from here breaks completely, you see, then you check on your inspector under network. Is it network elements? Where is it? Under here, it will show you what is, yeah, here. All the red files here are the files you need to do what? To move to the correct directory. It is looking for mark.mini.js, but we have moved it to JS, so you can update. And to update, this is very easy. You can update all of them one time. Like where it says source, see, where it says source here. Most of it is for the JS. So I'll say JS with that. Then I update all of them. So which means some of them are going to work. Then be careful about the CSS. The CSS, all of them are here. But we've got some CSS like this one that I moved. Okay, that one is fine. Where is the other CSS? But I think it's fine. I've updated. Then I must go back. When I reload, still see all of them are fixed except the image now. See, the image is still not showing. All right, let's go. Yeah, there we go. It's fine. So you go and update the image URL again. You saw where I was changing the image. After the nav bar here. Images. Right, so you can see now my prerequisite page, because it's using here, now my structure for the project becomes more, I'm more now in control of this, because you can see the order now, you can follow, everything that is outside here is simply the HTML. So then you can create other pages that you need and move on, updating them. Right, I've spoken too long. Let me stop here, but tell you the disadvantages that you are going to face, then how to solve them. Right, the first disadvantage, there is duplication of code. For example, the head here. Every page has got that same code duplicated. So it means you might change something on the head in one page, doesn't reflect on the other page. Okay? So that is one disadvantage. So what it means is work on your structure. For example, the head information. Work on it, finish, save it somewhere. Then go to the navigation, nav.nav, this part here. Go to this part here, the nav part. Where does it end? It ends here. Copy it somewhere so that when we are working, I'm working on the navigation, which is on the left menu, sidebar. You work on it and then have your head one side, file, nav one side, and then have your footer. This footer part. Where does it start? Here is the content part. Here is this LI part until here. So you can see this part here. It ends here. Alright, that one you don't change. Here is where's the footer? Okay, this is, I think, the footer, this div. But where does it start? Div. I'm very sure it starts somewhere. You've got another section called main. Make it empty. Session. So what I'm saying to you is have the footer separate out. Then have the main content page, which is this one. This is the only page that changes. All others don't change. Say div content ID main. So after main here, see there is even a mistake there. Where's the last? Yeah, it's this one here. Yeah, that one. This is the center part that always changes. For every page, go to another one. This is the part that is going to change. The navigation, the left won't change. So you copy it once. Once you are done, you update it until you have done all your pages. When you've done all your pages, now you go to your nav, update it, then you go to all pages, pasting it. Paste the header also, then paste the footer also. Then run and check, and then test the navigation. Then you will have all your documentation. Very nice. So I don't know any questions now. Let me open up for you. What questions do you have? Let me open it up for you. Questions? If you don't ask questions, then I'm going to ask questions and answer questions. The first question I'm going to ask, what about if I want to use another different tool than this one? Say I don't like this tool, I want to use something else. If you go to Cardano, this one is another different tool they are using to write. This one, it's another one, different one. If you go to this one is another different one. That is why you can see they are all from different. This one is another one. They are all different. They are all open source. What if I'm used to this one and I want to use this one? All of them are similar in the sense that they use Markdown language. So if you know Markdown, you'll be able to edit this one. You'll be able to edit the other one. So what I'm going to say is, let's just use one, that one, empty book. So that all our Coxygen documentation, let it be empty book for uniformity. Then it's going to be easy later on when we are working in groups and you work on chapter 5, I'm working on chapter 3, this one work on chapter 2. we all use the same empty book structure. Okay, if you want to use that Node.js, it's fine. You can use that one. It is a saver. Run as you type, save, then it dynamically changes. You can see. But you are not learning a lot when you are using that one. But I'll say you can use that. If you want to use VS Code editor, it's up to you. For me, I taught myself always to use the simple notepad, which doesn't have any formatting. So when I used this without any formatting, in the beginning it was a little bit difficult, but now I'm used to it. It's fast. Most of our computers and internet is so slow, but when you are on your local machine, it's text, it's very fast. And then it doesn't have any dependencies. There's CSS, HTML, we are done. When you are done, you zip, compress, like the one I've shown you here. I've put it on the, where did I put this? Compressed one, I put it on the video side. Because I want to upload it for everyone to use. Where is it? Demo, there it is. See, when I take this folder, I put it on your FTP, unzip it, and compress, then it runs. Done. Deployment is quick. Even itself, when it is running, is extremely fast. Editing it is very easy and quick. But we are going to have problems when we do very complicated, big portal, complicated, call it, documentations in Teams. But we can still do each section differently, and we put it together, put in the folder, update the menus and the links. It will still work. See what you can do. Let me check if any of you have got questions. Any questions from your side? No questions whatsoever. All right. Rito, I'm done on my side. Rito, keep consistency with everybody on the technical and the user documentation. Stick to the empty book. My reason is that I'm dealing with students. Other Cardano communities don't deal with students. And they are just communities of people who are experienced. For us, remember, we need to find the easiest tools that can get work done quickly, that run very fast, that can be deployed inexpensively. Otherwise, you're going to find these other tools create a beautiful thing, but now when it comes to deployment, discover it's a Node.js. Where do you deploy Node.js? You have to go now to those cloud services. All those cloud services, they need a credit card, but they've got the free things you can use. Problem with the free things, there is limited space. They charge you for the instance, they charge you for this. Always, you will end up paying for something, but I'm dealing with students. So that is what I can say. I think others are gone. I hope you were recording so that you show them. So every day on the technical documentation, on the user documentation, consistently stick to this. I didn't get any questions. I hope it was helpful.
Sir, you didn't correct me on the one I sent last week. The one you uploaded today.
How do I run it?
I can share it. Should I share my screen?
Share the link. Share the link. All right, I see. Where's this one here? Let's test this one. Image URL. Share it so that I test it with you. Okay. What I'm going to say, please make sure Rito, people are consistent with the documentation. Let's stick to the empty book. That is for now. Everyone use that. If you use something else, like I'm telling you now, we've got wiki pages or what, you can use wiki pages if you can't use this one. But every computer can run empty book. So for me, using empty book, it is better because you are also gaining skills for creating a static website. Whatever. All right. I leave it up to you. Let me see what you have sent. Have you sent it? Send me the link. Then I look at it.
Yes, I did. On the chat.
Oh, on this here. Let me check it here. All right, you can see my screen. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Right, there we go. Right, this one here, minting NFT using Helios book. Okay. The alignment is also very important. So the first page must be impressive like this one. Like this one. Like this one. But I did tell you about this before. Right, I see table of contents. Okay, the table of contents is fine. You see this part here. If it is a problem and is it italicized, just take it out, remove it. Then where there is this table of content, paste it, then add a tag break so that it is on top of this, so that it seamlessly aligns with this. So here, intro, write it in full, introduction. Access, accessing what? Find what? Understand, run, connect, conclude. These I don't know why they are so short.
Yeah, I'm going to correct this.
Remember, this thing, when at the moment it's very hard for me to even take it to Cardano communities. It is too basic. Our stuff at the moment is too basic. We need to come out of these basic generic things. Right, I click here. This part is fine. Right, this one is coming here. Right, there is a space here between this navigation and this part here. What causes this space? If I go to, let me change this, put it down here. Let me go to, right, elements here. Let's find out the body is this. Let's go down. I want to find out what is wrong with this wrapper. it's leaving a space. Page wrapper. Yeah, there we go. So we've got this page here. Find out why it's leaving a space here. We should move everything and cover that space. Right, there is the menu, top menu. The content. So it is the content CSS. Padding 50 on top, 5 pixels on the left. Okay, let's go inside. Right, there is the main. You see this main? It is the one that is on the left, auto, with that is what is causing that. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Do you see under general.css page number line 103? There is a CSS that says max dash width calculate. I just took it out, then it filled up that whole part, which is fine. But remember now, it is on the navigation part, so which means we need to add some margins here, margin inline, or some padding. Say padding. Then the padding we can put there is a 5px. Right, then let's make it 15. 15 is still too small, 150. Yeah, so you can make your padding here. Let's say 130. I think 130 is fine. No, let's make it 90. Yeah, so that if you look at it now, this is how it looks. It's better. So that minting NFT there. There is a CSS display that needs to be improved. There's a CSS that needs to be improved. But we can improve it by controlling that content dash main under general. That is one thing that I see here. Then the other thing I see here is there are no diagrams, there are no images. It's too generic. You must get out of the mentality of doing an assignment like a teacher is going to mark. Do something very appealing for a customer to pay money. So again, Rito, there's work. Go and improve on this where I've shown you. See, this is the main, that main part, inside part. It's the one that you need to go and do it and improve on. Okay?
Okay.
I think this helps you. The left menu, I want it to be like Helios. You guys must figure out how Helios did this. Where's that Helios book? We go to Helios book Cardano. This left side menu, it must be like this one here. Try to figure out how Helios did it. Helios has the same problem also. He has got this space here, this space. So I think what I have done, I have downloaded this book for Helios. So I can fix this part here for that space by coming to here, taking it out. Then it becomes nice. then add a padding of, let's say, 75 px, like this. Then the Helios becomes very nice and professional. Very nice. You can see this is okay now. You can go this way. Yeah, then that's nice. Then again, this Helios header, take it out, put it here. Yeah, I think left aligning instead of centering is better. Then it's easier. You can see the chapters. You can see here the code for the markdown, which is good. What I want here, I want it to have these collapsed. Then let's go to inspect. How are they making them collapse immediately? It's either there's a JavaScript or there's a CSS they are using, which we should all add to our, this is what, unordered list. Because when you load, you see these are like this. I like this. I like this. See this. So the only way is make a copy of this one here. Make a copy of this. This is the JavaScript. When it loads, you see, I like this. This is very professional. It makes it professional instead of the art. There it is. You can see this one here. Now, which JavaScript is controlling this? Allies, I think we can discover by going to the source. Let's pick out the different JavaScripts that we have. We have got the custom. It is, check it. Then we have got a book, highlights, clipboard, searcher, markdown.mini, elastic. I don't know what is that. A playground, window, which function, code snippet, function fetch is controlling the li. Which one is controlling the li? Or is controlling the ordered list? You need to go and check. Go and check for me this part. I like it. When it loads, it must collapse, or sometimes you can leave it like this. But these must be there. When a person loads, you can see the sections, subsections, and nested sessions like this. That's also fine. But sometimes people, they want them collapsed when they load like this. Then they see these big ones. Then you can open 4.1. This is excellent. Beautiful. Simple, fast, professional. This is what we have to go with. That one is what we have to go with. Only we have to improve this space. I don't want why is this space so big? Even on the right side. Look at the right side. It's too big. It's wasted space. It is that main tag that you need to control. Okay? Thank you for that. Any other question?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. I have a question, sir.
Afternoon, Xavier. Yes.
Yes, sir. So it's actually about what you told me to do. I've been having issues, like especially trying to get it to my console, just like you do. Even whenever you are having your teaching, I don't know how to go about it, sir.
On testing.
Yes, sir.
The problem you were having, first one, when I looked at your computer, it was too slow. It was very slow. Which Windows are you using?
Windows 10, sir. Windows 10.
Windows 10. How big is the memory on your computer?
Okay, it's 4 gig RAM, sir. And
4 gig.
that's the
And
size.
the hard
Yes,
drive,
sir.
because remember, the console log is always fast. So that one, the shell always is fast. Doesn't have an issue, that one. That one normally doesn't have an issue. Without me having your computer, I can't optimize it. What I normally do, for me, I can use a very old computer, Windows XP. You can give me a Windows XP which has got 256 megabytes of RAM. I'm able to work with it fast because what I do is then I switch it over to safe mode. Then all these other services for printing, for viruses, whatever, then they don't run. Then a lot of memory now is available for only basic tasks. So when I launch the command line from there, it still works 100%. Then from the command line, then I'm able to work with a text editor. Then I'm able to work fast, easy, like any professional with a high-end computer with VS Code, with high bandwidth. That is how a lot of people decide. I teach them how to manage to handle any different machine, old machines, even machines without a key, a mouse, which are the 488, yeah, 486, 386, yeah. They have a text editor, Vim, they have a text editor. You do. Cardano, if you go to the videos, you will see they are using those text editors with the console. So that is a very, very handy skill you need to use to. If you were here, I would say come to the office, decide with your laptop. Then we sit with your laptop. Then I show you how to optimize. Optimize your laptop. Number one, increase your virtual memory. And then number two, turn off graphics. Because for any request on Windows to reload, it has to repaint. So you don't need those graphics, so turn them off. Then remove all pictures on your desktop. Because when it is reloading, before it displays anything, it must draw that picture. Turn off, remove all background pictures. Use solid colors. Then the other thing is turn off certain services like the search service. The search service on Windows. It keeps on running, takes a lot of RAM, but we are not searching anything. Turn it off. The print spooler service. You are not printing, but it keeps on running at the background. Turn it off. The antivirus, no, leave it to run because sometimes you plug in your flash drives like this. So the antivirus, let it run. Basically, if you do what I have told you, you are going to turn an old computer into a fast running PC. But you won't have these bells and whistles of the graphical user interfaces that we are having, like for gaming. So you won't have all these nice looking screens, whatever. And you won't be able to load too many pages at the same time. So that is my advice to you. Other thing is you need to scan your computer with an antivirus. So you scan. with an antivirus. Because sometimes what slows down your computer and makes things not work is because maybe some files are infected. So run a virus scanner, especially the one that does boot scanning. When it starts, it scans boot. Yeah, that one is also very good. Then after that, if there are no antiviruses, then you are sure your operating system. You know what? It's a technical thing. There's no one answer to it. And when you keep on doing it, then you gain that skill. All right. Any other question, Lisego Rito, on your side?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Anything, Rito, on your side?
Nothing.
The only thing for me is I want to push a lot of things that are too much backward so that I can submit by the end of this week, maybe all milestones. I'm just trying to do everything by myself, submit it. So you won't be having me this whole week until I have submitted Catalyst. You carry on with others, but if somebody finishes something like what you did, Reto, they must bring it to you. You look at it, then you say, all right, send it to Stisfanda. When you send it to me, then I look at it, I'll check it, then I'll tell you, okay, this is a better, improve here. The problem people are doing now, they are not improving on what I'm asking them to improve on. Then it means it's a deadlock. So we must encourage them. There are some nice things people who handed over early September. And I even says, guys, improve it like this. For example, this Prince interface, this one, it's nice, straightforward. So people can create different real life depths using this one here. It's a professional. You customize, add more things out of it. That is one. But now that one was thrown away. And I said about this one here. E-commerce store. Who is this one? This one was Justice. Supposed to work on this one and at least make some payments out of this. Justice. This one here. It disappeared. What is the problem, Rito? What is the problem? I think there is a problem of some sort. For example, this one is user friendly. He just went online, grabbed this. Do you see this UI of a cart, shopping cart? And then out of it, he did code some patterns here, which was a very good start for me. And I did praise this thing here, 25 ETA. You only fix this thing here. And I always praise what is nice on anyone. But I don't know what happens, then people disappear. And I said, fix this thing, connect it to CoxyLib. After that, make people be able to buy with ETA, sell with ETA here. But you see, they disappeared and they left. It's a very good start. It's, I don't know. Maybe you can explain to me. Maybe when they copy from internet, then later on they don't know what to change. This is why I don't like copy paste. It is better you create it from scratch yourself. Then when you come and say change here, then you know what you are doing. Otherwise, Rito, Elisejo, this is nice. This is nice. Check it yourself. Everything is open source here. You can take what is given to you, improve on it. There are no license issues there. Everything is open source. Check that, guys. Take that. That is what I can say to you guys. Thanks a lot for your time, everything. But Rito, everything is on your hands. When you are not around, work with these people who are here. Let me push because I don't want these people to come here and close this program because there's no reporting at all. All right. I see Prince has joined. Prince, your UI, that one that you brought in here, I pressed it, but now you disappeared. Try again. Work with these guys and push. What I hate, this I don't want again. I don't want people every day to be communicating with me about incentives. That I don't want again. Or somebody does something small, comes and says, this is good. Then the person says, how much are you going to pay me for this? That's being childish. In Cardano open source there, we have got great developers who have worked for 5, 6, 7 years. They've never been paid. I can as well take whatever money I have, go and pay them. Do your stuff, look at your stuff, okay? Send it to me or show it to everybody. If everybody says, okay, they like it, then I look at it and say, all right, this is nice. Go and improve it this way. 1, 2, 3. Go and do that. If you can't do that, say, well, I don't have time now, I won't be able to do it. Who can do it? Get somebody to do it like that. And then they do it. Later on, after some time, you come and you look at, oh, I did this. I didn't know how to connect CodePhilip. This one connected it for me. Now look at, you also benefit from the other side. Then you, at some point, we want something that is used in real life. Number one. Number two, we want something that can be used by people and pay in Ether. Above all, for me, I'm dealing with most of you, 99% students. I want you to get the professional developer skills. That one is the most important part. So let's drive for productivity. Get to work onto that one. Mary, when you were not here, I was looking for your link, but I found it. I showed. Use MD Book. All right. Thank you very much. Apart from everything, I really appreciate what you have done. There's nothing more from my side. If there is anything, just communicate, but carry on, work harder than what you were doing before. All right. Thank you very much. From my side, I'm going to jump off.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Guys, I think we can proceed tomorrow. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I'm cool with anything. Tomorrow's also fine. I managed to install MP Book. I just wanted to ask Rito, so today we were doing user documentation.
Mary, I can't. So I'm hungry right now, so I'll tell you when I'm free. Maybe later today or I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. Bye. Thank you. And I also think we have to be a little bit early because 10:30 is too late. I think 9:30 is okay. Yeah, so I'm going to tell others to come early at 9:30 tomorrow. Thank you guys.